it's Janine here in Calgary, and it's my turn to cook. So I'm making some great Italian food today. I have a balsamico roast chicken that I did, and we're gonna do a little grilled eggplant and a little blistered tomatoes. So I did already cook the chicken because we need to have all of this done in a certain amount of time. And this chicken is fantastic. I put in my little chopper, some pancetta, roasted garlic, fresh basil, dried Italian herbs, some balsamic vinegar, and some olive oil, a little bit there. And then I flattened the chicken because it was easier to cook. And I reached my hand under the skin and tucked all of that lovely filling into the chicken. So then I put it in an oven at about 400 degrees for about an hour. And then I've let it rest, and I'm gonna just move it along here. So this chicken is done. And I have this lovely pan with all of these lovely drippings on them. And we also wanna give us, as part of our dish, a little blistered tomato. So that's gonna go in there in all those juices from the chicken. Let's get that in there. That's gonna taste really good. Should be just the right amount of time. The other thing we're doing is this grilled eggplant. So this eggplant I cut to about 1/2 inch, and then I salted both sides and let it sit for an hour. The salt on there, it makes the water come out of it, and it takes that little bit of a bitterness that an eggplant can have. So I have a little bowl with some olive oil in here. I'm just gonna brush each one. I did a few to start. And we're gonna get those grilling, and while they're grilling, or pan frying, whatever you wanna call it, we are going to make the lovely sauce that goes on top. It's very simple, really easy, really, really tasty. So what we're gonna take here, we have a little fresh garlic. I have lovely fresh herbs. They came from my neighbor. She let me raid her garden while she's away. But it's okay. This is my favorite little trick. We're gonna just give a quick chop to that garlic. We're gonna take a little kosher salt. We're gonna put it near the end. We're gonna start smashing it. So that gives you a lovely, already crushed garlic, and it's already seasoned. Like, it really doesn't get much easier than that. We're gonna put that right in there, and we're gonna squeeze one whole lemon in there. I already squeezed some of it. Add a little bit olive oil in there, and we don't really need to add any more salt, because if you remember, we already salted that eggplant earlier and we put it in the garlic. So this is all ready. We are gonna cook these. See, they're already getting nice and brown. Won't take too long. Let me tell you a little bit about myself and why I decided to make this dish. A couple of years ago, I was managing a little gourmet food store, and part of my sales incentive was if I reached my numbers, I got to go on the culinary adventure with the chef. So I met my numbers. And it just so happens that I convinced 7 of my closest friends to pay their money and come with me on my culinary adventure to Italy. And we had the trip of a lifetime. So this is something that we made there. It was really special. We all say it was worth every moment, every penny. It was so fantastic. But let's see where we're gonna go now. We're gonna take some of these lovely eggplant, get them on our plate. It's gonna be lovely. Oh, look at how good those look. They can come right out of there. Let's get those on the plate too. Let's get these on the plate. Oh my goodness. Look at that color. Look at that. So beautiful. And we really love this whole chicken leg with the back attached. We like that. And our little eggplant, we like to finish that with this. And of course, our little dressing that went on there. So beautiful. And what would be better than a little fresh herbs on the top? We have a little parsley, a little thyme, and a little fresh oregano. So there it is. That's my beautiful balsamico chicken